This is the 7th OnShape tutorial for the pen project. In this one, we're going to create the center band. This is a relatively simple object and probably the last of the simple ones we're going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by creating a new part studio, and we're going to rename it center band. And just like before, I'm going to create a new sketch on my front plane. I'm going to go normal to my sketch, and I'm going to turn off my planes. Now for this one, I'm going to use the line coming from the origin off to the left. I'm going to use my Q tool, or my Q key, sorry, to change that to a construction line. I'll click down, and then we'll set the length of this line to 239 thousandths, or 0.239. Okay, at this point, I'm going to hit escape to get out of the line tool. I'm going to hit F to zoom to fit. And again, you'll notice I'm using a lot of shortcut keys as we go further and further in the tutorials. All right, so I can pick up some of my speed. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to go to my line tool. The letter L gets me to the line tool, and I'm going to come off the origin straight vertical, and then I'm going to come over, down, over, up, make sure I'm in line with that point there. And then I'm going to come over, and I'm going to make sure I'm in line with this point here. And it should snap to it, as you can see it's doing on mine. Then I'll come down. I don't want to be in line with either of these points here, so I want to make sure I'm past that. I'm going to click, come up at an angle, and then come over and snap to that first line. Creating a closed shape, I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to use the trim tool. Again, that's the scissors up here. I'm going to hit M on my keyboard for that, and I'm going to swipe through there. So now I'm going to start adding some dimensions to this, because you could see that most of my lines here are blue. So I'll go to my dimension tool, D on the keyboard, or click on it up here. And I'm going to start by dimensioning my internal radii. So I'm going to grab this first dimension here from the center line up to this nearest point. All right, and this has a radius of 204 thousandths, so 0.204. Okay, notice when I did that all my geometry shifted. Okay, so I'm going to get out of my dimension tool, so I'll hit escape to get out of that, and I'm going to grab some of these other segments and just drag them up. So that way I can kind of maintain the profile that I sketched initially. It just helps eliminate some of the confusion. Go back to my dimension tool, letter D on the keyboard, from the center line up to this next radius. All right, this one has a radius of 218 thou, or 0.218. Okay, the next nearest radius from the center line out. Okay, this is 247 thou, or 0.247. Again, all of this I'm doing is in inches from the center line out to the outside line now. Okay, and we'll move this over a little bit. It's going to be 0.257, or 257 thou. So now all that's left is to start doing some of my length dimensions along the horizontal segments. So this one here, I know to be 185 thou, 0.185. Okay, this one here is going to be 41 thou, or 0.041. This segment here is going to be 75 thou, 0.075. And then this one here is my last one, is 134 thou, 0.134. Notice how all my lines are black, all my geometry has been defined. So the last thing I want to do is I want to round over this edge. I can do that in one of two places. I can either do that here in the sketch, or I can do it as part of a feature. So for this one, I'm going to do it as part of the sketch. I'm going to come over here to my fillet tool. All right, I'm going to create a sketch fillet. I'm going to grab this corner. All right, and depending upon what you get, if you drag this arrow, you'll see you get different sized fillets. Okay, so I'm going to make sure my fillet fits inside there, and then I'm going to click down and set the size to 38 thousandths, or 0.038. You'll notice when I do that fillet comes almost all the way to this corner, but not quite. It does have a little bit of a flat there, and that's what we want. So now I'm done with this sketch. I'm going to green check. I'm going to select my profile, go to revolve, come down to set my axis of revolution. Okay. I'll put this into isometric view. Fit it. Okay. That looks good, so I'm going to green check. Now I'm going to set my part to brass. So I'm going to edit appearance, change this to look like brass, green check. And the last thing I want to do is I want to set this center band to black. So I'll zoom in here a little bit. I'm going to right click and I'm going to add appearance to face. I'll set this to black. Okay, I'll add this one in there, and then if I right click and drag, I can orbit around to grab the other inside face here, and then I will green check. Once again, I'll put this into isometric view, so I'll go over here, set it to isometric, and the center band is done. You're ready to move on to the next part. Okay, the next one's going to be a little more difficult, a little tricky. It's going to add some new features that we haven't played with. So let's get ready.